Hey there, welcome to Finally It's Friday, Relax and Restore Yoga Flow. My name's Erin, and I'm honored to be your guide. I bring you to Baker Hunt Art and Cultural Center this evening as we had technical difficulties a few hours ago in DeVue Park. So here we are. Let's settle in on our mat and relax and just breathe. So for tonight's practice, we'll need two blankets that you can fold twice to three times, and then a couple pillows from your bed, possibly a yoga strap or a rope tie or a scarf, and then two blocks, yoga blocks, or two stacks of 3 to 5 novels. So let's settle in. This is a restorative practice, and so we'll take things slow tonight, getting us ready to have a relaxing weekend. Come to a comfortable seat on your mat, whatever that means to you. Either on your seat, legs crossed in front of you or out long, or on your knees with your hips to your heels like I'm seated. Just begin to breathe naturally, maybe settling your eyes closed, taking your gaze at the center of your brow, or looking at a space in front of you softly. Inhaling and exhaling naturally through your nose. Just settling from your day, your week. This is our space to take care, allowing stress just to dissipate for this moment in time. Feel your hip bones on the earth and any other part of your body that's touching the earth. Know that you're grounded here on your yoga mat in your practice today. See if you can take any space of tension when you're breathing here and focus that breath in the space of tension, maybe going deeper and deeper within your body. Yoga is a practice of quieting the mind. It's by Patanjali from the Yoga Sutras. I'd like to begin our practice as you're gazing internally here with 3 Oms. The first Om will be to ourselves and our own personal yoga practice. The second Om will be to the community that's practicing with us. And then the third Om will be about sending out peace to everyone, to the universe, to all of us who need the peace, everyone. Inhale through your nose deeply. Open your mouth and allow all the air away. Inhale to prepare for Om. Om. Taking back your natural breath, inhaling and exhaling through nose. If we can make ourselves just like the singing bowl, empty yet full, sensing that positive vibration from the singing bowl to deep within ourselves, taking the positivity from our own selves and sending it out all over to everyone who needs it. Blinking your eyes open as you can, let's practice a form of self-care. It's where we'll take the back of our hand and begin to gently stroke one side of our face. So from up to down, alongside one part of our face. You're activating the trigeminal nerve here, and what that means is it's a nerve along the polyvagal system, relieving you of any stress or anxiety. It's also a nerve that if you activate it, deals with social engagement, which we all need for our healthy mind and spirit body. It's also the sensation of aliveness. So allowing your hand to rest gently on your lap, maybe closing your eyes again to see how the side of the face you just touched feels. What type of sensation are you feeling, if anything? And as you're ready, maybe taking your other hand to the other side of your face and stroking upward down. So the polyvagal system has to do with fight or flight. And when you activate it in a healthy way, you're more likely in situations of stress or anxiety not to want to take flight or fight. So your body is learning how to healthily react. So this is just kind of a form of tapping in a way, if you've ever heard of that or practiced that with me before. Resting your hand in stillness now. Maybe see if your face feels alive. Do you feel more alive on the sides of your face where you just touched? The trigeminal nerve. One more self-care practice before we get moving in our practice tonight. I'd like to set with you some pranayama, some breath work. And this is a cooling breath work we've never practiced together called Sitali. And it's where you will curl your tongue and make a small hole in your mouth. And on your inhalation, you'll inhale through that small pinhole of your tongue. And if that doesn't work for you to curl your tongue, you can also just make a tiny, tiny circle with your lips. And you'll inhale the air through your mouth that way, hold at the top, and then on your exhalation, you'll close your mouth and just let the exhalation come out of your nose smoothly and long. So let's try that together. So curl your tongue, bringing your tongue a little bit outside your mouth onto your lips, or making a round circle, small, with your lips. Inhale there. Bring your tongue in, close your mouth, and hold your air. And then exhale gently out your nose. Curling your tongue or making a small circle with your lips. Inhale. Close your mouth, hold your breath. Exhale out your nose. Inhale through your tongue or through your small lips. Close your mouth, hold at the top here. Exhale everything smoothly out your nose. Now breathe naturally here. Know that that pranayama is good during the summer or when you're really anxious and your body temperature is rising, you're getting hot. It's a cooling sensation. slowing down your heart rate also, and it will calm you. Let's come to our very first asana, our posture tonight. So we'll come onto our comfortable seat if you were on your knees, coming into butterfly pose. So you'll bring your feet together in front of you. Your legs will be shaped like a diamond here. A restorative version of butterfly. So even if your knees do arrive close to the earth or onto the earth in this diamond shape, go ahead and put your stack of books under each knee or your blocks. Or you can fold up a blanket and also put that underneath your knees. Bringing your navel towards your spine here. And your hands can rest on your shins or here on your knees. Just find a comfortable hand situation. And just breathe in this butterfly posture. Opening your hips, allowing your back body, your back, to just breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling naturally. Maybe choosing to close your eyes again and focusing your gaze at the center of your brow. Bringing your navel up and in towards your spine. So focusing on your lower belly here. In this area of your lower belly, bringing it up and in, it's something known as a yogic lock. A Mula Bandha is what it's called. And so if you keep focus on the navel center coming up and in towards your spine, it locks in place and really conserves the energy during our asana practice. So focus on your lower belly while you inhale and exhale up and down your spine, feeling your sits bones arrive fully on the earth. Feeling so grounded on your mat and in your yoga practice. See if here you can now begin to bring your chin towards your chest, but not touching chin to chest here. This is also known as another yogic lock. So here when we bring chin towards chest and our belly towards our spine, and focusing on our inhalation and exhalation up and down our spine, it really allows us to center on our breath energy, our body energy. Allowing you to conserve that energy to times when you really need it. Let's bring our hands now underneath our lower legs and begin to really come towards your feet. So you're kind of bowing over your legs. This is called tortoise pose. Just begin to bow your chin towards your chest, rounding your spine, feeling into each vertebra. And when you're ready, turn your head to the right slowly, gently. Inhale to come to center with your head. Exhale now to your left side. Inhale to center. And then just coming back up, taking your hands out from under your legs, raising your torso back up to seated. Spine is long and legs are in butterfly pose. So that's a more restorative version of butterfly and tortoise pose with having some type of support underneath your knees. Now let's come into varying postures where we're going to use 2 blankets. So you want one blanket where your head will be, and you may choose to fold it out like this. And you'll see, once you get yourself situated, I like to fold mine just once over, and it'll rest at your neck area. And then your second blanket, going to come out long with it so that it's horizontal. You're just going to roll it. We're actually going to place it right underneath our lower back area, also known as our sacrum. So we're going to place our rolled up blanket right in the center of our mat, and then bring your hips, your lower back area, just to the back of this rolled blanket, and you're going to lie down onto your mat. Your legs can be bent here, your knees bent, and feet will be flat on the earth. And here, just really take it easy. You're going to come to your left and your right, rocking back and forth from side to side with your knees. Feel your lower back being massaged here against that rolled up blanket. When you find stillness with your knees floated up towards the sky, if you'd like to lengthen your legs out long here, you can do so. And just feel your lower back being lifted up just a bit. This is a very gentle back bend. And if this is not good for you, you're not feeling good in this pose, just go ahead and bend into your knees again. This is a nice back bend here as well. Maybe gazing up at your ceiling or at the sky, allowing arms to be wide here. Just breathing. This is a nice posture to come to, a nice option for our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. You can always roll up a blanket at your lower back area. A lot of times I'll cue you for under the knees, but this is a nice modification as well. Here, bending into your knees again. You're going to take your right knee in towards your chest. And then if you want to elongate your left leg long, see if you can bring that knee in as tight as possible towards your chest, giving yourself a hug here. This is called wind relieving posture. On your exhalation, see if you can grab onto the top of your knee and bring your knee out now to the side, more of the right side of your hip, really opening up your hip area. Coming back to center. Let's switch out our legs now. So bending into your left knee, placing your left knee up and in towards your chest, elongating your right leg long if that's comfortable to you. Inhale and exhale, bringing your knee in closer towards your chest. Focusing on your inhales and exhales. On your next exhalation, bring your left knee out to the side of your left hip. Coming back in, bending now into both knees. Let's raise ourselves up just a bit, and we're going to bring your rolled up blanket so that it's right underneath your upper ribs here. This is just a different variation of fish pose. So I like to practice this pose without the blanket underneath my head, but you see what feels comfortable. So you're going to get yourself situated so that your shoulders are actually arriving on, having contact on the floor, the earth, but your upper part of your ribs are kind of floating up a little bit higher than the rest of your body. Bringing your hands now out to a T, your arms out to a T, or bending into your elbows so that you have goalpost arms. And just breathing here in this modified fish posture. And as you're ready, bend into your knees again, bringing your hands to your side, and then just roll. Hi again. So it looks like there's Facebook issues now. So I'm just gonna try and get through our yoga practice for the evening. Let's come into pigeon, but we're gonna do a more relaxed, restorative version of pigeon pose. You will need your 2 blankets, and one of your blankets will be like this in a rectangle shape across your mat, and then you're gonna take your other blanket and you're gonna fold it into a way smaller square than our first blanket. So kind of like this, but really you're just gonna have to see how your hip feels. So you'll place that in the center of the first blanket. So come into tabletop, and you're gonna come and step your right knee towards your right hand. And then as we do with pigeon pose, take your right foot and make it towards your left wrist. And settle your right hip bone, your right sits bone on your folded blankets. Welcome to pigeon. So you'll elongate your left leg long out behind you, taking your gaze just out to the horizon, allowing your shoulders to sink away from your ears. And here is a perfect pigeon pose. Although if you want to come down, you can come down onto your forearms or eventually all the way down, forehead reaching the earth, or you can get an additional prop and just come down your forehead onto that prop, a small pillow, a stack of books, or your hands fist stacked. Up to you here. I kind of like to practice this version, the relaxed version, with my head in my hands. Just breathing here. Feeling your right side hip opening. When you're ready, begin to raise yourself back up onto your hands. See if you can bend into your left knee and bring your left heel towards your bum area. And if you want to reach around and grab onto your foot or your heel, ankle, wherever, if you don't want to make contact, that's fine. Just trying to give you a stretch sensation on your left leg now, your left thigh. This is also a relaxed king pigeon pose. So allow your left leg to come down, and then just press into your hands, the palms of your hands, and raise yourself back up. And I'd like for you to curl your toes under and come up into downward facing dog just to stretch your whole body out. Dropping your head in between your biceps, maybe shaking your head in the yes and no. Coming back to your knees, your hands, in tabletop, and we'll practice the same position, pigeon posture, on your left side. So bringing your left knee to your left wrist, and then turning your left foot towards your right wrist. And get yourself situated. You'll actually need to move that smaller square blanket to underneath your left hip. Again, this is a perfect pigeon pose here, but you can opt to come down onto forearms, forehead, your chin in your hands, or on top of a prop, whatever you choose here. Just really feeling into your hip opening. So here, maybe you can focus like I am. Since filming this class has been a little difficult this evening, I love this, this quote. You are the sky, everything else is just the weather. So what that means, that's a quote by Pema Chodron. What that means is everything coming at you, notice it as the weather. Really, like the weather's gonna pass. And just know that if you keep your mind like a calm blue sky every single day, know that all these stresses and pressures will just come back and forth like they're white clouds in the sky, or rain, or snow, wind. They'll pass eventually. So coming onto the palms of your hands, bending into your right knee, bringing your right heel towards your hip area. If you'd like to reach around with your right hand and grab onto your foot, you can do so. Your ankle, your shin, or make no contact, just bend into that right knee. Exhale to let your leg go. We want to come back up into downward facing dog just to stretch out a little bit here before coming into relaxation. Maybe this time bending into each knee. Inhale deeply through your nose. Open your mouth and release it all away. So coming back down into tabletop, and you decide here what's best for you. You can take Shavasana, relaxation, on your belly tonight if that's good for you. You could bring a blanket on top and then place your hands, your forearms right on top of your head. Or if you're not feeling the belly, Shavasana is nice tonight, come onto your back. Elongate your legs in front of you, rocking your head from side to side, and taking your arms out as wide as you want. Welcome to your Shavasana, final relaxation, most important posture of any yoga practice. You can also opt to take your strap, wrapping it around your calf area so that you feel nice and secure. Just breathing, noticing your breath here. Bringing your attention to the crown of your head. Taking that intention on your breath from the crown of your head to your heart space, on your exhalation, all the way down to your hips. On your inhalation, focus your breath from your hip area all the way back up your torso to the crown of your head. Inhaling and exhaling from the crown of your head to your hips. Back up, hips to head. Allowing yourself just to be free here, lying on your mat, on your back, or on your belly. Free in your own breath. Taking care of yourself. Because taking any action, you must first take care of yourself. Action is movement with intelligence. The world is filled with movement. What the world needs is more conscious movement, more action. BKS Iyengar. Deepening your breath here. Maybe circling your wrists and your ankles. Also selecting to rest in Shavasana instead of coming to a comfortable seat. If you'd like to move forward with your yoga practice ending on your seat, moving into your evening, come up onto your hips. In Sukhasana, easy seat. On your inhalation and exhalation, see if you can notice any space that you may have created in this yoga practice. Know that this space is always there, but it's the stress that clutters your body, your mind, to make you feel like you have no space inside. Bringing your hands to your heart space, bowing your head to your heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be free, be happy, and breathe. The light within me sees and bows to the light within all of you. Namaste. Thank you for your practice, everyone, today. I'll see you back here on Monday at 9 a.m. And I think for all your patience today, I'll make it a longer practice than the normal 30 minutes. So you guys, please have a good weekend. Stay safe. And remember, taking action first is a form of self-care. Take care of yourself, and then take that action outside of yourself. Peace to you.